Who are you speaking with? The flesh and blood man with a name? Because that's what I'm trying to find out right now, Judge. Who are you speaking with? The name entity or the flesh and blood?
I'm speaking to the person that's talking to me right now.
I demand to be released on my own recognizance. Who are you trying to conversate with? The name entity or the flesh and blood man?
When I talk, you listen.
We've got two absolutely a sovereign citizen court showdowns for you today. Brace yourselves, because this one gets unhinged real quick. The first guy we're jumping into, full-on career criminal who straight up refuses to state his name, refers to himself as an entity, just fully spirals into delusion right there in front of the judge. It's like he skipped every legal class ever, made up his own legal system in his basement, and thought that would fly in a real courtroom. But seriously, I've got to ask, is this bold confidence, total confusion, or just raw courtroom chaos? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. I'm dying to hear how you guys see this mess. Let's jump right into this blazing hot courtroom meltdown.
Hold on. Mr. Strickland, can you hear me?
This is the judge.
Okay, Mr. Strickland.
Open the door.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear
Oh,
him?
you don't want to hear me.
Sir, can you hear him?
What?
Mr. Strickland, this is Magistrate William Burden. Good morning. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Do you want to speak with an attorney?
Who are you speaking with? The flesh and blood man with a name? Because that's what I'm trying to find out right now, Judge. Who are you speaking with? The name entity or the flesh and blood?
I'm speaking to the person that's talking to me right now.
I am executive of the name entity. That's who you're talking to right now. Do you understand? I am the executor of the name entity. I demand to be released on my own recognizance. I have right here, Judge. You see this, Judge? And then I also have a UCC1 in the name entity. So y'all trying to run a lien on the name, that's illegal. Who are you trying to conversate with? The name entity or the flesh and blood man?
You tell
I demand
me.
to be released on my own recognizance. I have a UCC1 here. I've laid claim to the name entity through the Secretary of State and the federal government. Here it is right here, the Secretary of State,
Okay. Sir?
It's right here, Lincoln. To the flesh and blood or the name entity.
Sir, whether I'm talking to the flesh and blood or name entity, I'm talking to both of y'all at the same time. Do either of you want to speak to an attorney?
No, sir.
Okay.
And I don't consent to an attorney. I don't consent to be in no hearing.
Sir, I just asked you one question. I just need one answer.
And I don't consent.
Okay, I know that.
So who are you speaking with? The flesh and blood man or the name entity?
I'm speaking to both of y'all. I'm speaking to both of y'all at the same time. How about that?
I'm seriously loving this judge so far. The guy's got wit for days, but man, these Zoom court hearings are absolute madness. You've got defendants out here talking over the judge like it's some kind of open night. No respect. No filter, just pure verbal anarchy. There's zero order in this virtual courtroom. It's like, can we not just hit the mute button on this guy? Honestly, Zoom might be fine for team meetings or catching up with your boss, but for actual legal proceedings, it's a complete train wreck. Let me know what you guys think about these Zoom court disasters, because personally, I'm team in-person court only. The setup just ain't it. Anyway, let's dive back into the chaos.
Now, sir, I know you want me to release you.
Here it is.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Here.
Are you gonna let me talk? Sir?
Sir?
Are you gonna let me talk? I got some questions for you.
I'm here without consent.
Put the paperwork down,
I don't
sir.
consent to this.
I know you don't consent to this. You want the court to release you, is that correct?
Yeah.
Want to release you, the entity, or the person in the flesh? Which one?
Flesh and blood man. I own the entity, so it's going to be released anyway.
All right. Now,
For UCC1, everything.
If you don't, when I talk, you listen. If you don't want to talk to an attorney and you don't want to be arraigned today, we're going to put you over to tomorrow. You understand that?
So we already been through this. I am the executive of the account.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
Did you guys feel your brain short circuit during that first hearing? Because I swear that dude was either completely disconnected from reality or just deep in some legal fantasy world of his own making. Now it only gets wilder. Up next, we've got another sovereign citizen case, and this one is pure chaos. She storms into court with full drama queen energy, pulling the classic "I don't understand" card, as if that's some kind of legal force field that makes tickets disappear. All she had to do was handle a simple traffic citation. No, she turns it into a courtroom explosion. It's not justice she wants, it's a spotlight.
Ms. Phillips, please state your name.
Shannon Phillips, the natural woman. On the
Okay,
record and for the record, and let the record reflect. Can you guys hear me?
Very
It's saying I
loudly.
have an unstable connection. Okay. Just making sure.
So on October 9th, defendant was found in contempt of court. So that still stands. Ma'am, you can choose not to have counsel if you want, but you need to understand that you can get up to 90 days on the contempt of court matter. Do you understand that?
I do not understand any charges. I only understand universal law and the right to live in peace and to live as I intend to.
But given that she doesn't understand,
Was never let in, just like now. You administering the trust without consent?
I'm not going to be.
I'm having a bad connection. It's going in
I'm
and out.
not
I'm
going to
not
be
hearing nothing you
releasing the
all are
public
saying.
defender's office from this case because I don't think she fully understands the consequences of her actions, and so she will continue to have the public defender.
I don't
Thank you,
need a public defender, Judge Washington.
Ma'am, I asked you a simple question and you did not answer the question in a way that makes me feel comfortable that you don't understand that you understand the laws of the state.
You all are speaking legalese. You all are speaking legalese. For me to say I understand the charges gives you all permission to administer the trust.
Okay.
I don't understand the charges.
Which is why you will not.
And I do not need counsel. I don't need representation.
Your request is denied, ma'am. You will have representation. All right. Mr. Lebo, do you know what your client wants to do?
Oh my goodness. This is
the charges?
You cannot make me have an attorney.
Well, actually I can, ma'am.
Like, this is insane.
Well, I don't think it's me that's being insane.
I seriously can't deal with these Zoom court hearings anymore. Like, what even is this? It feels less like a courtroom and more like a reality show gone off the rails. The judge is out here doing her best, but all she really can do is fire. Back with some sharp remarks while the defendant just runs wild, and honestly, I don't blame her. She's trying to hold it together in what looks like digital chaos at one point. The judge assigns this woman an attorney, and the woman just starts yelling at him. No warning, no contempt, no mute button. Just ... zero consequences. It blows my mind like, yeah, I know I already ranted about Zoom court earlier, but seriously, how is this still a thing? It's not justice, it's a circus. Anyway, let's dive back into the madness and watch the rest of this play out.
I can handle my own affairs. I don't need your public defender. All I'm trying to do is get the case settled. That's all. This has been going on for so long. A waste of time and money, honestly.
Mr. Barnett, is there an offer to this?
There is an offer for the civil infraction and expired plate.
Your Honor, I'd be happy to go into a break-in with Ms. Phillips and explain that to her.
Right, I will let you do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Assistant Public Defender Davi Lieb on behalf of Ms. Phillips. Ms. Phillips, could you unmute and state your name, ma'am?
Shannon Phillips, the natural woman.
Lebo, where are we with this, please?
Your Honor, I did have a discussion with Ms. Phillips. I did attempt to explain the importance of representation, why the court has asked that she have an attorney in this matter, as well as conveyed Mr. Barnett's offer. Ms. Phillips indicated to me that she still opposes having an attorney. Additionally, indicated to me that she is not at this time wanting to accept the offer of an expired plate.
Well, I think the offer was for a civil infraction of something different.
I believe was the civil plate infraction.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
It's improper plate.
What was the offer again, Mr. Barnett?
It was the civil infraction of having an expired plate.
All right, thank you. And not the criminal, not the
Correct.
criminal infraction. Okay. So, Ms. Phillips, that's correct. You're rejecting that offer.
The offer of what? He didn't offer anything.
Ms. Phillips, he just told you that he's offering.
Am I not hearing something?
He just told you that he's offering you the civil infraction of expired plate as opposed to the criminal offense of expired plate. One carries
Okay, but according to the Supreme Court, traffic infractions are not a crime. The people versus battle. So what criminal infraction? And I would just like for the case to be dismissed. One, because your who was it, Officer Hannah, and 3 more officers were surrounding my vehicle, pulling my door handles, threatening to pull me out of my vehicle.
Ms. Phillips, I'm going to advise.
I don't even have the vehicle anymore.
This woman seriously needs legal counsel, like immediately. She's out here blurting out key details that could totally sway a jury if this actually goes to trial. And spoiler, it is. I get it. She thinks she knows the system, but at some point you have to ask, why not just pay the $175 ticket and move on with your life? It's a tiny price to avoid this level of courtroom chaos. Sovereign citizens, man, there's something else. It's like they actively choose to make things harder, not just for themselves, but for everyone involved. This whole ordeal, total waste of time. She had every chance to just handle it like a normal person, pay the fine, and keep it pushing. But nope, here we are. What do you guys think? Would you go this far over a traffic ticket? Hey, if there are any sovereign citizens watching, drop your take in the comments. Let's go ahead and jump back in.
Ms. Phillips, I'll take that as a rejection of the offer.
Okay, so what's the offer? I didn't tell him anything.
Mr. Lebo?
Right, y'all just hate to hear the truth. Y'all just want to do what y'all want to do.
Ma'am, if you don't stop yelling out in court, you've already been held in contempt before. I'm going to hold you in contempt and give you 10 days in jail. Do you understand? Mr. Lebo, do you know what your client would want to do?
I do not, Your Honor. I did have a discussion with her, but she did not convey to me desire to participate in that conversation.
All right. Then if she's not telling you, I will set it for a trial date.
Ms. Phillips, Your Honor, I would perhaps ask the court to consider a competency referral.
Nothing is wrong with me, you all. I am perfectly fine. I can handle my own affairs. Nothing is wrong with me.
I see you're doing so well so far. You're almost going to jail on a traffic offense.
And I do want to know that I did attempt to explain to Ms. Phillips why her understanding of the case law regarding traffic offenses was inaccurate, but that was not a productive conversation.
I could see why it wasn't productive. So I don't know that she meets the level of incompetence to the standard that you're indicating. That if you want a referral, because you've talked to her and that's where you are, I will refer her for a competency. If she doesn't participate in that, then she'll be found in contempt or have to go to jail to get it done. So her behavior here today is obviously taking her down a very dark path. Hopefully she can change her mind and do something appropriate. So you either want to have a trial, ma'am, or you want to actually accept an offer. So those are your options.
We could take it to trial. We can take it to trial.
This jury trial,
we could take it to trial.
it's going to crash and burn fast. I mean, 5 minutes of this woman speaking, and the jury's going to mentally check out and think, yeah, this one's done. It honestly feels like she's on a personal mission too. Sabotage her own case. She's not just coming across as unprepared. She's projecting full-blown arrogance. That smug I know better than the system vibe. That's the quickest way to lose everyone in the room. The judge, the jury, and probably anyone watching this unfold online. Seriously, if you walk into a courtroom acting like you're above it all, you're not making a legal argument. You're just digging your own hole. And she's got the shovel out. It's working overtime. Let me know in the comments. Do you want to see how the jury trial plays out when it drops? I'll definitely cover it if you guys are down, because something tells me it's going to be a total wreck in motion. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this breakdown. Big thanks for watching. If you enjoy this kind of legal chaos and courtroom drama, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives and reactions. Also, drop your take below. Does she have any chance? Or is this just a one-way ticket to a guilty verdict? And while we're at it, Zoom court hearings, do they ever go smoothly? Personally, I think they're a mess. Between the tech issues and the total lack of courtroom control, it's just a circus on Wi-Fi. All right, that's it from me. Catch you in the next video. Stay sharp.